Okay, so we're talking about evil. We talked about evil in terms of having two main techniques or approaches to execute its needs and desires and goals, which is one, to manipulate or affect your perception and understanding of evil and belief that evil exists or can cause trouble. And the other one is to separate or isolate itself from the truth of things, from the natural flow of things, so that it can be more in control of that artificial reality of itself. That, one which it certainly is looking forward to or hoping to execute through a virtual reality as well. Okay, now we're talking about, what does evil believe? Okay, let's try to get in. Let me bring you a little view to the other side, the dark side of what they believe. Okay, forget about all that stuff about pain, suffering, or whatever. Okay, because it's nothing in this life. Not when you're talking about the battle. Okay, it's just a joyride, or just for the hell of it, or for the pleasure of it, or for the sick desire of it, or whatever. Okay, evil believes it can win. Evil believes that it can gain majority control over the nature of existence. Really, we should just stop right there on that sentence or statement alone. We could elaborate, but it doesn't really, that pretty much is what we're talking about. Okay, evil believes it can win. Evil believes it can make a difference. Okay. It believes it can get majority control, and we have to be careful, because the amount of work that we have done, the amount of work that the good side has done, the amount of study, okay, and the skill that we have developed, okay, is the same amount of skill and work that evil has put into. Evil are not just, lazy scumbag people who just have no, morals and sense. Okay, there is a sincere belief on their part, and they have their own rich, history, their own ancient bloodline that they're following in their belief. And when you really want to break things down, okay, the truth is they have no choice. Okay, at least at the core of evil, there is no choice. It comes with the territory, so evil understands with good understands. Okay, that if you leave everything alone to its own devices, we all have our natural connection, okay, to the absolute. We all are distinctions of the absolute. Okay, evil, knowing this, treats a physical form like an open port on a computer. Do we understand that concept? Okay, so although, okay, the ultimate truth is that we need not do anything, and everything will ultimately see itself through. Okay, evil uses that same understanding and says you need not do anything, because all of us are connected. All of us are distinctions of that absolute. So each one of us is an opportunity. If we look at evil in terms of, if we look at evil's behavior in terms of a virus, in terms of an infection, then each one of us are an opportunity for evil to get in, okay, and use that channel and infect, use that open port to get in. Do we understand? The faithful, or the ultimate understanding, is that even if evil gets in, it cannot ultimately, okay, affect the truth of existence. It cannot ultimately affect that which it cannot affect. Okay, it cannot go beyond, okay, its limitations of what it is. It cannot go beyond the definition of what evil is. Okay, but okay, the belief of evil is that it can do some damage. Okay, it can sever that. What we're looking at now, what we're talking about now, is we're talking about the traditional idea that we have, is that evil wants to get in and go for the gold, go for the throne, go for the top, and make a huge chain, take over. Okay, how about this? Evil wants to get into the open port and then sever your port. It wants to scramble your port, okay, so that you don't have access to the port. If evil cannot, okay, destroy the absolute, and you are the distinction of the absolute, okay, what evil needs to do, okay, is separate you from that absolute. Now, we understand that, once again, the ultimate truth is that it's impossible for you to be separated from the absolute. But what is not impossible is for you to believe, okay, that you are separate from the absolute. That is not impossible. Okay, evil can make you believe that you are separate from the absolute. Evil can make you believe that you have no connection to the absolute. You have no connection to truth. You have no truth. You have no faith. You are nothing greater. You stand for nothing greater. You serve no purpose. You're random. You're an accident. And you're insignificant. And boom. And we see where that's going, and that is entirely not true. You must understand that that's not true, and you not only must you understand, you must reason, meditate on it, study it, and you must believe that that is not true. You must believe that is not true, because it is not true.